An advanced hearing aid that not only has a very natural sound, but is also in touch with nature. Hi guys, this is Hung Mai, audiologist at Ample Hearing in Kenner, Louisiana. In this hearing tech spotlight, I'm going to focus on Widex and their latest release, the Moment Shear. We're going to go over how it stands out from other hearing aids and who I believe it may be ideal for, and why, according to Widex, it sounds like no other. The first thing that makes the Widex Moment stand out has to be their sound quality. Widex is known to provide great sound fidelity with a very natural sound, hence their tagline, "Sound like no other." It's due to how fast they can process the sound and deliver it into your ear. The speed of the sound processing is important because it's one of the many reasons why some hearing aids may sound more artificial. It's due to the time delay of the sound processing. Alright, to illustrate, when you're hearing through the hearing aids, you're actually hearing sounds coming from a mixture of two different pathways. The first pathway is the direct sound that passes through the earpiece in your ear canal, since most hearing aid fittings do not totally block out the ears. The second pathway that you see here in pink is the sound that comes from the hearing aid after it's processed. Since it takes time to process, by the time it reaches your eardrum and mixes in with the original sound, which you can see here in the circle, there's a slight time delay. That time delay can be perceived as distortion or an echo. So essentially, the less time delay, the less distortion, or the less artificial it sounds. So how much of a time delay are we talking about here? Well, here's a graph that shows the amount of time delay from different hearing aid manufacturers. Basically, it reviews that while other hearing aid manufacturers have an average time delay of 6 to 8 milliseconds, which is still very low, Widex, on the other hand, has an astonishingly low time delay of 0.5 milliseconds. So the processed sound from the hearing aid mixes with the direct sound at the eardrum faster, resulting in a smoother sound with less distortion, hence a more natural sound. And that's due to their zero delay technology, which is available in their pure sound mode. Keep in mind that the pure sound mode is only available for those with mild to moderate hearing loss. For those with a more of a moderate to severe or profound hearing loss, they can still use the classic Widex universal mode, which still has a very low time delay on average of about 2.5 milliseconds, which is still very fast. Another thing that makes the Widex Moment stand out is the sound therapy options, and there's quite a bit of them. Sound therapy options are relaxing and soothing sounds that can be mixed into the background to help treat tinnitus or to simply relax the mind. Here are some samples so you can hear what they sound like. Alright, the third thing that makes the Widex Moment stand out is the Moment app. And in my opinion, it is one of the best apps in the hearing aid industry, allowing more flexibility and control over your Widex Moment. Not only can you adjust the volume or change the program like every other app out there, there's also another unique tool that allows you to create custom sound settings for specific situations if needed. Even though your hearing aids will automatically adapt itself in different environments, and it does a pretty good job at it most of the time, there may be certain places where you're still struggling in, or that you feel like you may need further fine-tuning to your own personal liking. And you can do that through the My Sound tool in the Moment app. Let's say you're at your favorite cafe, and you want a custom program for it. can go into the app, click My Sound, then choose your current activity. In this case, it's dining. Then choose your listening intent, such as conversation and enjoying sounds, or whatever you like. Click Next, and the app will gather inputs from other Widex users that struggled in a similar situation, and you'll get two of the best recommended sound profiles to listen to and choose from in real time. The other way, which takes a little longer, is creating your own sound setting by going through many rounds of comparing A and B sound profiles. This process can take a few minutes to complete, or it can be stopped at any time once you find the sound you like. Once finalized, you can give it a name and choose an icon for reference, and that custom program will be saved into your app for future use. You can even geotag that custom program so that your hearing aids will automatically switch to that custom program every time you're back at that cafe. Other handy tools on the Moment app are the 3-band equalizer to adjust the bass, mid, and treble for any sound programs. There's also a Find My Hearing Aid tool to help you locate a lost hearing aid, and a My Guide section full of helpful tips, tutorials, and courses to help you get the most out of your Widex moments. For more details on how the Moment app works, check out the link in the description underneath this video. And last but not least, and my personal favorite, the Sound Assist. The Sound Assist is a new multifunctional accessory that can enhance the user experience in many ways, such as improving speech understanding in noisy places. Even with the hearing aids alone, there's only so much that it can help you with in very challenging, noisy places. Your partner can wear the Sound Assist onto the shirt or around a lanyard and use the remote microphone to stream their conversations directly into your hearing instruments to boost the speech signal over the background noise. It also allows for hands-free phone calls with any phone that has Bluetooth, no matter if it's a smartphone or a classic flip phone. And if you don't have a smartphone and you're not able to use the Moment app, you can use the remote control feature on the Sound Assist to adjust the volume and the programs easily. And finally, telecoil. Since the Widex Moment Shear does not have telecoils equipped in it, the Sound Assist does. So you can take advantage of the telecoil function when it's available. I do have another video that goes in full detail with how the Sound Assist can bring the best out of the Widex Moment. I'll include it in the description underneath the video below in case you want to check it out. So who is the Widex Moment Shear for? Essentially, it can work well with almost any degree of hearing loss as long as it's fitted appropriately by your hearing care professional, hopefully using real ear measure to ensure the most optimal fit, and with follow-up care to ensure that you're getting the most out of your hearing instruments. But here are a few specific scenarios where I feel the Widex Moment Shear would be especially well suited for. First, for those who have tried other hearing aids but may not like the sound quality. The pure sound and the ultra-fast sound processing of Widex may provide a more acceptable sound quality. Also, for those who may want or need a smaller hearing aids, whether it's due to personal preference or maybe due to a smaller ear, the Widex Moment Shear is one of the smallest receiver in the canal style hearing aids in the market. Or for those who are tech savvy and is able to maneuver around the flexible Moment app or the Sound Assist to get the most out of the instruments.
Bluetooth.
Or for those who enjoy meditation or likes listening to relaxing sounds, there are many options for that with the Zen and the Sound Relax sound therapy options. And also music lovers. Widex is known in the hearing aid industry as one of the top go-to choice for music lovers due to the great sound fidelity. And finally, for those who may not want the typical colors such as beige, silver, gray, or black or white, and they prefer a more fun color, Widex have a variety of fun colors such as sporty red, deep blue, turquoise, and fuchsia. That's quite a bit of scenarios. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you for following along. If you found this video helpful, I would appreciate it if you click the like and subscribe button below for future hearing care content. Thank you and have a wonderful day.